What is going on, guys, and welcome to HTML tutorial. In this video we're going to talk about HTML forms and more specifically a submit button. And again, like the same with the rest of the other HTML forms, we will going to be creating that within our form element over here. And let's say over here I'm just going to write a basic question within the paragraph, and I'm going to say, let's say subscribe to, let's say, to our email list, right? So you would want your, I don't know, your visitor to subscribe to your email list over here. And the next thing what we would do, we would create a simple input type text box. So over here I would write type, and it should be, the value should be equal to text, and the name I'm gonna say, I don't know, would be equal to, let's say, email in this case. Again, we don't care about it right now because we're not gonna be sending it anymore anywhere yet, but I'm just gonna close it out over here. And the next thing, now that we have a simple input text box, we're gonna create a simple submit button. And the way we do that, we over here we would write type, and the type, the value is going to be equal to submit over here, and the name I'm just going to say in this case is going to be subscribe over here. And one more interesting attribute is going to be value, but the value in this case is going to pretty much display what is the name on the button. So let's say over here I'm just going to say subscribe over here, and then I'm just going to close it out. And now you can see that I have a subscribe button over here, and that is within a form element. Now that we have created a submit button, we could actually try it out how it is that we can send the form, right? Remember I was telling you that actually we would have to fill it out here, action and the method. So this is what we're going to do. Just for training purposes, we'll see what happens if we try to send the form. Well, since we don't have any type of website that we can send to, or we don't have any type of database where we can send to, let's try sending just basically to our email. And what I'm going to do right over here, I'm going to write post, and this is going to be a method because we have two methods. We have actually get and post. And over here, the action, I'm going to use the email link that we learned, and this is going to be mail to, and then we put a colon, and here I would write the actual email address that we're using. So let's say in this case, I'm going to say your, and I'm going to say at email.com. So you can pick whatever email address if you want to test this. So now that we have everything set up and we have learned how to create a submit button, let's go over here and let's type that, say, Johnny, and at, I don't know, at hotmail.com, right? Over here, and I would click subscribe over here, and now you see what happens. It actually takes us to our mail once we click the submit button, where we can actually send let's say, send whatever our email to the email that we wanted to. So now, again, in this case, I created an email that doesn't exist, but you can try it with your own email, write it here, then send it, and you can see that how it's going to arrive in your email box, right? So I'm just going to close this over here, and I'm going to say I don't want to save this, and let's just jump back over here, and now I can see that this is how we could create a nice submit button that would actually submit our form. And again, this is just for training purposes, but I'm just going to leave this one for next videos so we can kind of try it out how our forms work. This is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.